Previously on my van life crisis, I just got dealt pocket kings, and this dude decides to raise me $80. But we're in Vegas, and I like to gamble. Let's go all in.
So I'll just go all in then.
Without a snap call, this guy's got nothing.
Yeah, I don't normally do that, but he pushed 80, so I'm like...
Tongue's coming out, wiping the saliva off his face, drinking the Kool-Aid. Even this guy's stressed out.
Okay, just trying to figure out what he might be doing.
I'm just trying to figure out what this guy's doing.
Another secretary.
Oh my god, he's taking forever. Eeny, meeny, miny. Just make a decision already. I gotta take a shit. Oh, I'm freaking out. I don't know what to do. Do I call him? Do I call?
Multiple times.
I fold.
Oh,
Nice bet. Nice bet.
thank you.
So I'm in Vegas. If you didn't know, a lot is going on.
Everything lucky is happening while I'm here.
Living the high life and the low life, performing every chance I can get. Doing all of this while also working on a huge project to have my own comedy club in Vegas called JP Goes Bonkers.
The real fans are with you, bro.
So during my trip, I got set up on a comedy date, not a love interest, to grab brunch. Little did I know, this interaction would lead into a full-length video on YouTube and wherever else I post this.
I am in Las Vegas, Nevada, in the back of a white van with JP Lambiase.
Hey everybody, this is Tom Kelly, and Tom Kelly is a warm-up comic for Good Morning America.
The highlight of this season on America's Got Talent for me was working with you, buddy.
My friend, comedy club owner, Bunkers comedy club owner, Joe and Margaret Sanfilippo. I met them for breakfast today, and suddenly it was like they were setting me up on a damn comedy date.
And that's when he texted me that he was gay.
On a damn comedy date.
I don't want to make this conversation personal, but trust me, that would explain a lot.
I wanted to grow my own personal channel that wasn't connected with Healthy Junk Food is us. It's not you and it's not me. I go, if you decide to take it on alone, you're gonna get hate. And then not coming from me.
Who are you, JP?
I'm a South Korean adopted into an Italian family when I was a month old, so I just have Italian parents, and that's
You were
how,
raised by, so you're South Korean, raised by Italians where?
in upstate New York, Rochester, New York.
What town in Rochester? I know the area.
Oh, you do? West Irondequoit, to be specific.
Okay, I don't know it that well then. But you went to RIT.
Yep.
For what?
Mechanical engineering.
That's hard to get into. A lot of my friends are nerds. That's a big deal.
When we hit 100,000, we still weren't really making any money, maybe about 2,000 a month.
Okay.
But my boss started to pick up, like chatter got crazy at the engineering job.
Hold up, before we continue the story, I have to show you the most tragic poker hand. In 3, 2, 1. My hand is Queen 8 suited. This guy's hand is a whiskey on the rocks. Looking for a refill. The flop comes out. Queen of hearts. 8 of diamonds. 5 of clubs. What? I bet $50. It's looking pretty freaking good for me. My opponent raises me to 200. No!
Raise $200. $200.
200? This is annoying.
I had the top 2 pairs on the board. This guy's like, I don't really care. As this man stares into my soul, I see the pain behind his eyes. One that says, I got nothing left to lose.
All right, I'll call.
But wait, I didn't pay attention. He could beat me with any 3 of a kind on the board. That's not pain behind his eyes. It's just old age. He's got me beat. I know it.
You want to be friendly and check? You want to check?
Your turn.
Your call.
I'm going to check. He puts me on, and that's son of a...
So your boss found out you were doing a YouTube show, and the boss felt that your work in YouTube was distracting from your real job.
Yes.
Okay, was that accurate?
I just feel like you caught it set on the flop. No, because I was bringing in revenue. We had contracts that came in.
I told you to save your money.
Huh? Oh, you did tell me to save my money? Oh, okay. All right, you're being nice. Okay.
Oh, so you basically set up a department, and the department was making money.
Yeah, if they had issues, I'd have to go in and troubleshoot. But because
For an additional $103 for Showdown, I got a call. I'd rather lose to a better hand than to fold to a bluff.
oh, he's so ready to show me.
My gut instinct tells me he ain't got shit.
I was able to fine tune the processes. It was a well-oiled machine.
So you basically eliminated the need for you to do daily work.
Yes. Will you show me if I don't play?
I'll show you either way.
Really?
And now you're doing YouTube on the side, and your boss is like, dude, we need you to do daily work.
I'm like, I want to do part-time. I don't want to drop this division. He goes, you're either full-time or none. And I said, well, unfortunately, I have to leave.
But wait, how much money were you making on the YouTube at that point?
Not enough. All right, oh my God, all right, fine. It doesn't matter. I got this file. Let me just see it.
Drop the set.
Nothing.
Oh my God, thank God. Thank God.
I got my drink.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
He made a real good bet.
He made a real good bet.
You made even a better call.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know what? Just because I'm not playing with you.
So now here you are, both of your careers are a mess. What makes you double down and do it?
It was just do or die. It was like a fire was lit under like both of our asses to be like, we got to do this. We can do this. We had the momentum going already. It's not like the channel was dying. The channel was in like this blossoming moment of growth. So for us to literally quit everything and focus 100% on the channel, within 6 months, we exploded from 100,000 to 1 million. And I knew that it wouldn't be a long career path. So I invested everything and maxed out 401k, a thing called a SEP IRA, life insurance accounts that are another way to write off taxes.
Yeah.
I also invested in the market and did really well in the market.
You guys are now living a dream.
Yeah.
Where does your life get f***ed up?
In the morning at 6 a.m., I went to the gym to come back to a notification on my phone that I was locked out of my home.
If you just read these messages, her story doesn't even line up to the messages she's talking about. This is instructions. Create a new account, set up cameras, same with the locks. You'll have your own locks, you can program them, I don't need to know the code. And then I say all that, and look at this response. You're hostile and a horrible person. You just need to stop your shit. Stop separating the accounts and doing what needs to be done so we can separate our lives. I need to stop separating our lives so we can separate our lives. We should not have joined anything at this point. This is childish behavior. And then she's like, I don't want to hear any more from you, go away. Doesn't that sound like childish behavior? If this continues, your true colors will be exposed. So now that sounds like she's threatening me.
July 31st comes around and he goes on the community page and posts this whole blurb about how he's going to move on and that I'm going to be running the channel. I had no idea that he was going to be posting that. I happened to be at my mom's chilling out for the weekend, and a couple days later I go to log in and
Okay, a couple days later, right after I post that community post, she locks me out. This is her narrative. Let's hear it.
passwords changed. I didn't have access. I had already been locked out of my own house. My credit cards were canceled. The cops were called on me. Now I'm locked out of my own work, and I started to freak out again, to be honest.
Really? How did you freak out? Did you text me and ask me why I got locked out? No, that's weird. Wouldn't you do that if you got locked out? Wouldn't you be like, JP, like, you know, you're texting me nonstop about the credit cards and the ring and the doors and the Eufy. Why aren't you texting me? Where's the text about you getting locked out of your YouTube channel? Wouldn't that be the most important thing to argue about?
Back into the email. So I used it and changed the password and
She changed the password. So this is where the narrative starts.
was able to regain access.
You didn't regain access, you took away my access.
And I wasn't stupid enough to give him the key because then I would never have access again.
It's just none of that makes sense. I wasn't stupid enough to give him the key.
I'm no Sherlock Holmes, but I'm pretty sure that he wasn't gonna let me back into my own world.
If she was locked out, she would be blasting all over social media. She'd call the National Guard if I actually locked her out. The minute she locked me out, she posted a video saying, "Everyone, we broke up." She did the announcement video without me. Then right after that, she uploads a video of her in Jamaica. So guess what the comment section is? She left JP for the BBC. I actually named my car Big Black Car. I didn't create that narrative. Why would you post a video about us breaking up and then posting a video of you in Jamaica? You're painting yourself this narrative. Whether it's true or not true, I wouldn't have done that. And now the comments are going nuts. Like right now, you can go online and you can see it. It's crazy. And I'll tell you why it's going crazy, because she left me for like a couple.
He still had access for the entire month of July after quitting calling the cops.
I did have access still. I thought I was gonna have access forever. That was never part of the agreement that you're gonna lock me out of the channel.
We actually worked better together this way because we could support each other's individual goals.
Someone that supposedly supported me, I didn't think that would cause a ruckus. But by me self-promoting myself, this is gonna be my narrative, or what I'm thinking she's doing is she's like, none of that. We're not gonna let JP be successful. Boom, he's locked out. That sounds more believable than me locking her out after telling her she's taking over. I grieved. Well, yeah, I did. I grieved for like a year, but while I was grieving, I did everything I needed to do. I joined improv classes. I started playing pickleball. I tried finding any hobby I could. I created a podcast with all my boys to come over. The mom's like a whore with amazing like breast implants. We'd stream movies together and we would just talk about them. The minute I started to vlog again. Could I get that cheeseburger with JP? Just pickles? I was just kind of just like any creator that first starts out. I was just throwing shit at the wall. For my drink, can I have JP? Juice, please? Right. I was recording me going to sets and I'm like, that's getting kind of repetitious. And I'm like, how do I really turn this into something? And I'm like, you know what? Once this house sells, I'm free. I'm free of the house. I'm free of those responsibilities. And I was just in purgatory waiting for that house to sell so I can get on the road like you saw and just see the world, put myself out there and have zero plan. I had zero plan. How long is the wait for the roller coaster?
5 to 10 minutes.
5-10 minutes, is it? I wanted just random chaos to come my way.
And just so you know, the GoPro isn't allowed on it.
Oh, it's not? So right now I'm kind of going fast because good stuff, bad stuff, I have to go, but I know I can make it, so. Hard stuff, easy stuff. I think what I love the most are in fact the amenities and not having to worry about finding the bathroom that's clean and networking. Hey, how's it going? Hey, how's it going? I wanted it all.
Sorry for bothering you.
No, you're not bothering me. What's your name, dude?
Robert, man.
Robert?
You choose to keep putting yourself out there, and I find that impressive.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, you know who I am?
I do.
Get the f out.
You have your own channel now?
Yeah.
Are you JP?
Yeah, I'm JP.
Nice to meet you.
Are you just saying that? Cause
No. If you ask me which side am I on, it's yours, and that's why.
I'm not a side taker, so you don't have to choose a side or nothing, you know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Yeah. I've been so busy, I gotta tell you my regiment, because I feel like I've hacked life here in Vegas. I park right by a bunch of vans, I'll go play cards, I'll walk around, but when I wake up, there's a Planet Fitness 10 minutes from that. I get a parking spot really close to the front, and I can snag their Wi-Fi. I'll do work all day in there. And then when I have to use the bathroom, number 2 or even number 1, I walk in there and I go. I shower, I shave, I brush my teeth, I clean myself, and then it's my home. My home is basically Planet Fitness parking lot.
Come on, bro. Yo.
And my nightlife is a strip. And then rinse, repeat, dude.
Wow.
Rinse, repeat, I've done it like so many nights.
Wow, yo, that's legit, man.
This is incredible, by the way.
Excuse me, are you live right now?
I'm not live, no.
But I'm saying, are you recording?
Yeah, I'm recording.
Floor.
Oh, you filming?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Sometimes there's some fun action, you know what I mean?
We're at the Whitney fan, but you have to ask for it. You're allowed to be recording? No, you gotta turn that off.
The small goal I set was, I'm gonna get on Kill Tony, and I affirmated that before I even left.
So your parents are what? The mom is Asian?
Calabrese.
Uh-huh.
Dad's Sicilian. The grandparents are racist.
Okay, but seriously, what kind of Asian are you?
I'm South Korean. I'm not the other part.
Right.
I find that show beautiful, and I think they're cruel at times.
Those are something else, those pants. I don't know how you got into my stockpile of pants today. That's weird.
What was your experience on that?
I'm in a legal battle. She's suing me, and I was too jittery and nervous because of the lawsuit. This is not live, right? No, not live. Yeah, 3 weeks to 2 weeks.
Okay.
I just gotta call him.
What's going on, JT? Yeah.
Did that lead to anything for you?
It did. The Vegas. What got me here pushed me to get the van and just figure it out. I've never done van life before. I had no idea what I was doing, but I'm like, you know what? There's YouTube. There's people that'll help me.
It can be a pain in the ass.
I don't even know how to level is that right? So every campsite I went to, I'd be talking to all the guys, being like, hey, I've never done this before. So you guys sell propane and propane accessories or no? Yeah.
And do you feel safe sleeping in this at night?
How you doing, sir?
Hey, how's it going?
Can't be sleeping inside the vehicle over here. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
Delusionally safe, yeah. At first I was a little scared, but then like again, like, you know how you get comfortable?
Yeah.
I've gotten to the point now where I'm like, I'll park anywhere and be like, eh. And I'm just like, it could not be safe, but you don't think I'm safe in the main lot?
I don't know. Like I said, that's all for our property.
I'll take my chances.
In the video, you gambled your last $50 at a casino.
Yeah. And all of a sudden I'm sitting there going like, oh my gosh, I go, come on, give me an 8 of hearts, give me 8 of hearts. 8 of hearts comes out. And the dealer goes, what do you have? Because there's one more card away. And he goes, all right, everyone get around. We got one card away from a straight flush. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And then he slowly like lets it fall. I had no idea how much money it was gonna be, by the way, because it took about a half an hour to an hour for them to do the taxes and all that stuff. And then I spent all the casino money to turn it into a comedy club. What I did was I Murphy'd the bed against the wall behind the stage. So I basically slept on my stage.
Well, that's even more charming.
Poker tip number 17, learn your opponents.
And are you here on vacation or work?
Yeah, we're here on vacation.
People on vacation usually suck, so keep an eye on how they play.
You have to pay your own chips. You have to pay your own chips.
Okay, I don't know how.
Poker tip number 18, make friends with your opponents.
Oishi, if it sounds good. Oishi, yum yum.
Sometimes they'll start being nice and less aggressive at the table. Poker tip number 19, leave while you're up.
Rolling already. You just got here.
I'm on like 1 hour of sleep. I'll be back. You can take my money then.
I didn't take any of your money.
Here's the thing, when you work for yourself, you have to make your fun. You're not gonna have a Christmas party. You're not gonna have like Bob that you can talk to at the water fountain. So like when you work for yourself, you have to make your own fun, and that's spending your own money to have that fun. I was just curious what the rates were.
Do you have a reservation with us, sir?
No.
So I wanted to treat myself to a hotel room, but I'm not gonna pay an outrageous price. What I found interesting is when I asked how much it would cost, they just kept asking me more questions.
For how many nights, sir?
Just one. I'm just curious what the rate was. Just a ballpark even, like.
King bed, sir, or was it queen bed?
Just the ballpark price of what one night would be here. You know what I mean? Like I'm kind of like I'm a budget guy, so I'm just like, I just want to hear the number and I can either say yes or no.
For one night, sir, it is, for a king bed, it is 275.
Oh, actually, that's not bad.
And also for the resort's fee, it is going to be 56.69. And then that's for additional 150 for this.
All right, I'll think about it. I'll be back. Thanks. So I'm not gonna spend all my money on a room tonight, though. That's just insane.
The short story right now is JP is living in a Sprinter van, traveling to places where he can perform, and vlogging about it. Your life was at one level. For whatever reason it fell apart. You're rebounding, and you don't know if it's going to work out. What advice do you give to people who are either building for the first time or rebuilding after experiencing a loss?
Some people are lost themselves, and if they are, that is the perfect time for them to discover themselves. And that is by like not rushing into an endeavor, not rushing into I need to succeed, because that puts too much pressure and you won't be ready if you don't know. So if you don't really know what you want, figure that out. And then once you do, that'll be whatever you're passionate about, whatever you love, becomes sustainable, because anything else you'll burn out on because it'll become a job and you'll be bitter because you wanted this, but then you got yourself into something that you don't even like doing. Make sure whatever you're doing, that's what you want to do and that's what you love, because you're not gonna achieve it, and if you do, now you're stuck doing it.
I want everyone to get along. I just want to move forward. I want to be creative. I want to make things happen. I want to be a mover and a shaker. I want everyone to get along. I just want to move forward. I want to be creative. I want to make things happen. I want to be a mover and a shaker.